If you are experiencing exhaustion or brain fog, you might be having an energy hangover, and more specifically, a sacral energy hangover. What the heck is an energy hangover, Tangie? I've never heard of this. Energy hangover is when you sacrifice your health and well-being in order to give more energy than your physical body is capable of giving. And what makes it a sacral energy hangover? That happens when you have to fake enthusiasm or excitement in order to be valued for your productivity. So if this is you and you're like, well, what do I do now? How do I fix it? Don't worry, I got you. My name is Tangie. I'm a human design teacher and coach. I use human design to help you feel good, or at least feel a little better. That's why I call myself the feel good expert. And what I need you to do right now is pull out your human design chart. If you don't have it already, you can find it on my website, thefeelgoodexpert.com. You can also just Google human design. It's linked in my bio. Anyways, pull out your chart and you're going to look for the sacral center. You're going to see if the sacral center is colored in or not. So I'm going to give advice for if it's colored in. I'm going to give advice for if it's not colored in. And you'll be able to use this tool going forward in order to avoid more sacral energy hangovers. All right, so you pulled your chart and it's colored in. So that makes you a generator or a manifesting generator in human design. When your sacral center is colored in, that is a lot of your strategy for life. Waiting to respond and putting your energy in places where it's satisfying. So in order to avoid an energy hangover, what I need you to start doing is in the smallest way, okay? Every day, bringing into your awareness when you are saying yes to things that your body isn't. So meaning people are exploiting their energy, they're asking you for your energy, they're wanting you to show up with a certain level of energy that you just don't have, and you're sacrificing and you're doing it anyway. Bring that into your awareness, because that in human design is what we call conditioning. Conditioning is not an overnight fix, but when you start to bring into awareness and you start saying, this is not my fault, it's not because of how I slept, it's not because of what I ate, it's not because I need to throw everything in the trash can and start my entire life over. It's because I need to consciously choose where to put my energy in order to gain satisfaction. And I need to be aware of the things that are frustrating me. And I need to stop blaming myself for the things that are frustrating me. And I need to start actively engaging in the things that are more satisfying for me. So I'll give you a random small example. You go to work. You've got paperwork that you've got to do at work. You look at the paperwork. I don't have to do this. Paperwork is frustrating. I hate paperwork. Feels like a waste of energy for me. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it because this is what's going to get me my paycheck. Of course. While I'm doing it, I'm not going to shame and blame myself, and I'm not going to continually ask this question and reinvent the wheel. Why can't I motivate myself? Why can't I get enthusiastic about paperwork? You won't. It's not satisfying. Cool. Got to do it. Got to do it. And now the rest of the day, I will seek out experiences that are satisfying to me, or at the very least, bring into awareness satisfying versus frustrating with every little thing that I interact with throughout the day. Another example, it's time for my coffee. I really want to have coffee. Coffee makes me happy. I love coffee. I'm going to make my coffee the way that I want it, exactly how I want it. I'm going to drink my coffee. I'm going to get that little perk of caffeine, and that whole experience is going to be satisfying. That's where I wanted to put my energy. I like that. Okay? It's just differentiating. That's how you work the sacral, differentiating between satisfying and frustrating. Okay, so now if you're looking at your chart and the sacral center is not colored in, and you're like, wait, what? I don't have a colored in sacral. Is that bad? Is it closed? Do I fix it? What do I do? No, nothing to do. Nothing to do at all. Just to bring into awareness, I don't have that center colored in. So my approach to life is a little bit differently. You are either a projector, a manifestor, or a reflector in human design. And so the important thing to note here is to not place your value on your productivity, to not try to fake excitement and enthusiasm about things, and never make a decision based on your level of excitement and enthusiasm about a thing, because that is not sustainable for you. You'll find your sustainable decision-making process in your chart under the section that says authority, by the way. And if you're using my website, there will be a video description of your authority. It'll explain how to do it. But back to the thing that we were talking about, which is energy hangover. So if you have an undefined sacral center and you're finding yourself in environments that are putting all of your value on your productivity, you go, okay, cool. I have found myself here, and that's okay. I can't change it overnight, but now I am going to consciously be aware that I don't have a gauge in my body that tells me enough is enough. So I'm going to consciously be aware that I'm not sure when enough is enough. So I need to be curious and ask the question, what is the minimum viable product that I need to produce in order to get the gain, right? In order to have the paycheck or finish this thing or move on to the next step? What is the minimal viable product? Because I literally don't know what enough is enough, and I will overproduce and I will over deliver, and then I will be burnt out and hungover. Save this video, try it for a day, and then come back and let me know how it went.